no matter what, before I leave this area, I just got to do something priceless. I got to drive into this area and be like, I'm home. The truckers like, you tend to think so. Yeah, they only got a couple more weeks to deal with me, unless they end up out in an area where I end up. Okay, I got another drink. This one seems kind of fun. It's called Summer Watermelon. And then, look at this flavor. Watermelon. And then look at this flavor. Watermelon. They don't usually put all the same flavor or whatever into a cup. So I was kind of excited because all of it is a watermelon topic. I was like, oh, this is going to taste good. And then I was going to go to Taco Bell because a bunch of angels want to go to Taco Bell. And then a bunch of gods were like, oh, we ain't that fancy. We'll be happy if we go pick up like some cheap snacks at the dollar store. That way we don't waste too much money since like we're going through something. And then I was getting this mixed drink because we had planned to get a mixed drink for fun, for silliness, just to enjoy sitting here drinking something stupid and small and silly. And wondering if I forgot something, but no, I didn't forget that. Okay. So we just wanted something stupid and silly. And they give you free ice. See, this place is so great. They give you a free cup of ice. So you just milk this stupid drink and it's more of a silly novelty. You know, you ain't trying to like drink a 12 pack or something. Like just trying to have a silly drink and relax in the area. But still, it's nice. But I was getting this mixed drink. And somebody chimed in and said, hey, this place has like Chipotle Fritos. And I went and looked, and sure enough, the bag says Fritos, chorizo, and Chipotle. And the guy was like, that sounds fun and different. And it sounds like it'd be really good with some of that Frito dip, that bean dip. So I thought, well, all right. So in the end, we ended up getting that to eat. And these Fritos do look kind of good. I mean, I've never had chorizo, Chipotle chips. So I thought, well, gosh, that does sound very fun. And a brand new kind of these Fritos I've never had. And I do like Fritos with that bean dip. I always did. So I thought, well, okay, I'm going to try it out. Turns out the person telling me about these Fritos, he's been hanging out with me since I was like 5 pretend years old down here. So since I was a pretend 5-year-old human, he's been hanging out with me. So he already knew I'd like these chips. People are so silly. Well, I didn't get a pen because I couldn't find a place to just run in and grab a pen and run out. And I didn't want to have to sit around and do too much because I didn't work today. So since I didn't work today, I don't want to really spend a dime more than I have to. I don't want to run around too much more than I have to because that could end up costing money. So sorry, I was pouring my little cup glass in as I was reminiscing. I've just been chatterboxing because these poor husbands feel bad. And I don't know, I just, like I said, I learned that humans like to be around people talking. Sometimes it makes them feel better when they're not feeling good. So I'm just trying to be helpful. I don't know. I know what they really need is for me to make it feel better, but I did that with my powers. so they do feel better. Like, the most important part's tackled. But I didn't get a pen because I thought, no, you're going to go into a store to get a pen and, like, probably spend too much or spend something else. So tomorrow I'm going to get my pen. I've done some of this paperwork. I know it's a lot of paperwork, but I've done some of the paperwork. But I'll use that to motivate me tomorrow. So I'll force myself to go do some deliveries tomorrow. I know I can't do a lot of them because I don't go well up and down stairs. So I know I can only do the deliveries I can do. And then at least I'll have a few bucks, and I'll make sure I stop and grab a pen to finish the paperwork. Because I know I have to do the paperwork because my tooth got busted in half. So I know I have to do that because I'm going to need the... You know, I'm on here talking to you guys, but a lot of weird haywire shit's going on. I'm talking to you guys and just babbling because the poor husband. But I'm getting all these weird SOSs. I'm getting a lot of powerful, weird SOSs. And there's a God that says, I see the island. I can see the island with my eyes. And you're like, but buddy, you can see the island all the time with your eyes. I just disappear it all the time when I want to. But the island has been visible off and on the whole time. It's just, you have to work with my queen, to go into the island of gods that I created, because if I disappear it, like when you're kind of flying in or something, you'd get scared. Or if you have to fly in and you can't see the island, you'd get kind of scared. See, we hide the island sometimes to hide from evil god enemies and other kind of enemy forces. So we can't guarantee as gods when we're going to hide the island of gods. So the island of gods is there, but we have to hide it all the time. So that's why we teach people to go to my queen, and get a god or an angel to walk them through, possess the airplane, control the airplane, and help them to be comfortable to fly into something they don't see or fly into weird things. You know, the first 3 times, or as much as they need till they can fly in there comfortably. But and something's outside. I don't know what it is, but something. I feel something outside. Like a powerful, like a husband that's my possession, but he's not in a car. But that could mean anything. It could be a husband that's on the radio or TV or something, and they're playing a portion of it or something. It's really weird, though. I really love when tour buses go to this rest stop. I've had tour buses that'll play games with me or say hi and see if I respond. So there was a tour bus that said hi in their brain and waited to see if I'd wave. No, there's been some fun stuff that travel through this area. Well, tell me if the husbands need anything else that I can do to make them feel supported. Tell me if there's anything more I can do with my powers to help with their stress or fear or terrors. And then I'll spend all night helping them to feel very safe and supported and spoiled. And, so maybe in the morning we could all have a better chance at this thing. Now that I realize it overwhelms human husbands. So I'm also going to try to figure out what to build inside of them to help them be stronger, maybe, or more. Maybe I can build something that just fills them with love or comfort, or like, so I'm going to sit with the gods and think of everything we could possibly do or build or create. So I'm going to sit with the gods to try to create or build whatever we can create or build. And just keep me posted if they still seem not okay tomorrow. And I'll just keep fine-tuning everything with you guys and with the gods until the husbands aren't that overwhelmed and emotional and feel more strong and empowered. And if there's anything else I need